Thou shalt test multiple ad platforms. That's commandment number 7 of the 10 commandments of internet advertising. Now, why is this important? Well, it's easy for you when you're thinking about advertising for your business. It's easy to think, well, I think Google's going to do the best for me. Or, you know what, I think Facebook's going to do the best for me, or Meta in this case. And it's really easy to just take your preconceived notions on the platform that you think will work best for you and run with it. I have clients come to me and say, I want to run ads on XYZ platform, and they're not too interested in exploring other options, at least not right out of the gate. And so, I think it can be good to test one at a time, potentially. If you're on a limited budget, it might be good to test one at a time rather than doing from all various, ad platforms. I do think that it's easy to make the mistake of just assuming you know which platform is going to work the best, when in many cases you really do not. There have been various times where I thought, and I'm in this business, right? I've been doing this for years. I know internet advertising, and I think, this business, I'm pretty sure this is going to do great on Meta. And we get into it, and it's crickets, or vice versa. I might think, wow, this should do really well on Google, I think, and then we try, and it just doesn't work very good. It's much better on Meta or whatever. So it really is very specific to your business as to which platform is going to work the best, and of course, many times a combination of platforms is your best bet, because you can target people that come to your website from various sources. So if you run some Google ads and you find people who are interested in they're actively searching for your product or for a product like yours, they come to your website, and then the Facebook pixel can pick them up, essentially note them potentially, and then can potentially show them ads based on the fact that they came to your website. So it's really nice to have multiple platforms working at the same time. I think it helps make you look like you're kind of everywhere to the client. I mean, to your prospects. And so it kind of, I think, gives you a little extra layer of credibility. When you show up on multiple platforms, they're like, huh. It's okay. This must be a real company, or must be a substantial company, or whatever the case. I think it's helpful. And so, and of course, now with the way Google is set up, you can show up, on the sidebars on websites potentially if you want to. You can show up, your YouTube ads can show up, or you can show up on YouTube. So, and then of course with Meta, there's so many different parts of Meta, as far as there's Instagram and Facebook, of course, are the two main components. But within that, you've got, like sidebars. You have your in-feed, which is the main one. You've got Marketplace, you've got Messenger, so there's a lot of places inside those platforms you can advertise too. So, in theory, you can be popping up for that hot prospect in a lot of different places. And so, anyway, but the basic fact is, don't assume that you know which platform is going to be the best for you, but actively test them. So, rule number 7, thou shalt test multiple ad platforms.